What's up, guys? So what do you get when you take a couple 90s classics like Sharon Stone's Sliver and you match it up with Mark Wahlberg's Fear? Well, you get a watered-down thriller titled IT starring Pierce Brosnan, directed by John Moore. Now, this story follows Mike Regan. He has the world at his fingertips, and while he's on the verge of taking his airline company public, as well as creating an app that would let the world's wealthy order private jets like a person calls an Uber, he crosses paths with a young intern at his company working in, you guessed it, the IT department. This man has a clouded past, he's mentally unstable, begins stalking the family, things crumble down around Brosnan's character's head, and you can pretty much guess where I'm going with this. Now sure, I wasn't expecting this film to blow me away, but with Brosnan in the lead and the premise of a routine but fun thriller, I decided to give it a shot, and after watching, I can tell you this is nothing more than a teen thriller disguised by the presence of Pierce Brosnan. There have been dozens of these stalker films over the years, and if you have seen even one of them, then you have already seen this film given the generic, unambitious script that it follows. And while it may have been highly uninspired, it wasn't all bad. There were some good scenes littered in here and there, and easily Pierce Brosnan is the saving grace of this movie. He gives some effort in his performance, he makes the most out of what material he had to work with, and he gives this thriller some actual doses of validity. But the story just goes through all the stalker film motions, it stops at each scenario along the way, and I really struggled to maintain paying attention to this movie given that I could just easily forecast what was going to happen by the third act. James Franco was serviceable in a film like this. He did overact at times, but he was able to create some effectively awkward scenes throughout. This would have been a much better film if revenge was the motivation of the plot rather than insanity. It would have sold much more realistically than this premise of this guy just being crazy and suddenly attached to his family. But I will admit the scenes with Brosnan and Michael Nyqvist immediately make this a more interesting movie. Unfortunately, Nyqvist's character was so small he just didn't get the screen time he really needed to help make this an intriguing movie. This film could entertain a new generation of film fans and a younger audience for sure, but for those who have been around and seen a lot of films just like this, it's not going to hold your attention, and I'll have to give IT a C-. I didn't expect much from this movie, and that's pretty much exactly what it gave me. Films like Sliver, Fear, Single White Female, Crush, they all did this premise much better, and if you want a film like this, I'd definitely recommend one of those instead. And that's my little review on IT, guys. Thanks so much for watching. I definitely appreciate it. If you saw this movie, let me know what you thought of it in the comments below. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Also, here's some other reviews you can check out if you're interested. As always, I'm Anthony. This is the SilverScreen Analysis, and I'll catch you guys at the movies.